Well, hello again. It's now week 2. Good to be with y'all, you guys. Um, so my thoughts after watching the video from Professor Wesh, or however you say his name. Um, it's really interesting because like it's cool that to think that YouTube in 6 months uh, created more like broadcasts than ABC did in all 60 years, which is just amazing to think of that in that short amount of time um, we can span so many hours of television or videos, and it just shows how much of an impact YouTube has had on the world and on the internet. It's these videos just spread like wildfire. I mean, it's awesome. You could have a video that you just put on YouTube just for fun, and it just could just catch waves, and you could end up being on national television. And that's the thing with YouTube that is really awesome, that you could just be someone like you or me, and we can make it on national TV just from a video, just from YouTube, which is something that wouldn't have ever happened, you know, 20, 30, even 15 years ago. Um, and it's awesome because it allows people to be goofy and to have fun, and I think that's kind of what the professor was trying to say. Like it allows you to be yourself, and you can make these videos to show other people and just to have fun. I mean, because it's fun to make some videos, funny videos like that, like Dude Perfect. They have their own channel of just like trick shots and stuff. I mean, it's awesome to be able to view videos like that. Or if I wanted to create one myself, I could do that and put it on YouTube. Um, and then I think the big key that relates to us as future teachers is we just have to use this form of expression to the fullest, and we really need to make sure that we don't have to use it all the time, but every once in a while use it in our classrooms and have the kids express themselves. Whether I know, like in high school and even in college, like we've made, you have group projects where you make a video, and it makes the class enjoyable, makes it fun, and you can look back in 10 or 15 years and just laugh at yourself how goofy you were. Um, then the podcast that I listened to Educators Lead with Jay Willis, and it's a podcast helped that helps launch educators to become good leaders. And I think it's an excellent podcast. I may start listening to it. It just really helps give you tips and advice on how to become a better teacher, how to lead, how to deal with certain situations. The episode I listened to was with Todd Missaloni. He's a principal in a diverse school. I'm not sure where exactly, but it's an elementary school, and he talked about like his transition to administration. So I've thought about going into administration. So if I go, and I could listen. I listened to that, and it kind of gave me some tips on his transition. He said he showed some experience, talked about some experiences, uh, and the deep appreciation that he learned from as being an administrator, the appreciation he got for administrators that he didn't realize when he was a teacher. And then he also talked about using technology to form like a creative environment with the kids, to help just change the atmosphere of the entire school when he became the principal, because he used this technology, and just these kids just became so creative and were just having fun. And he said that he noticed just a huge difference in how the kids were acting, and it just made everyone just enjoy coming to school each and every day. And he also reminded anyone listening to the podcast, we all make mistakes, and I think that's the big thing. Like, we're gonna make mistakes, learn from them, move on. Especially as a teacher, you'll make mistakes all the time, and you just move on. Next, as my basketball coach used to say, next play, next play. So you make a mistake, on to the next class. You you just keep going with a positive attitude, and just knowing mistakes will happen, and don't be afraid of them. And then the cloud-based bookmarking tool that I use, I'm going to just use Google Bookmarks. I just log into my Google Chrome account and save it to that, and then I can access it anytime I get on Google Chrome by signing in. It's an awesome idea. So if I'm on another computer, or if like this computer crashes, just go to Google Chrome and check it out from a different computer. It's an awesome idea. That way I don't have to just sit there and write down all my bookmarks. So I'm really excited. It's awesome.